$40. It's a used hire. It'll get us back on the road. You know, I'd be able to go to work. We'd be able to move from the spot. Cause they're not going to let us camp out in our car here. Excuse me, guys, at the gas station tonight. So, so desperately needing some help. If anybody can help at all, guys, we're going to keep on praying about it. You know, everybody pray for it, please, guys. And once we get the tire, then we're going to figure out how to get me there to get the tire. Changing the tire is not that big deal. I can change it. If my jack holds out on me, that would be the only thing. It's a scissor jack. It's not that great of a jack. But if it held out on me long enough to go down there and do it, you know, that would be the greatest thing. So, like I said, on the way from leaving where we sleep at, where we park and sleep at, we was going to the park. After that, we was going to stop, use the restroom, had a blowout on the way. Luckily, it blew out, red light away, right before the gas station. So, and I tell you guys, I don't mind showing the tire over there blowing out. I don't mind showing where we're at if it's going to get us some help. Like, this is 100% just needing some help with this tire today. Yeah, we've got some waters in the car and everything. We might go in and get us a cold glass of ice here in a minute. Cold glass of ice. You don't want no hot glass of ice. But it is already starting to get warm just sitting in this car with the sun beaming down on us. So that does kind of suck in the worst possible way. So idea would be to, you know what? If we could get the tire and I get this one off, I could use Pal Taxi to take me out there. Get the tire, and then I'd have to come back. That would be another $16. But that's a solution. That's could possibly be the solution to getting out there and getting back. You know, I believe that scissor jack will probably hold up enough to get the tire off. And we'll go inside and see if they might have a cinder block sitting around somewhere that I can slide up underneath the car just for a little extra safety. Y'all two would have to be very still in the car. All right, guys, we're getting the game plan together now. Yeah, it would be dangerous to sit here with it on the jack. Hey, Lane. don't really have any other place for them to go and sit and stay. I really don't like that idea, y'all sitting in here with on the jack. So it may be a situation sitting on that curve over there until I get back.
I will never get up.
Yeah, you will. Baby, you'll have to bend with me a little bit here on that. I'm strong enough to get you off that ground. We'll get you up. I know your legs are hurting you and everything. But you sit down over there on that curve while I'm gone. Or if you feel like you can go inside and just stand there and talk. Because if we can get the tire and I can get down there, it won't take them. It'd take me longer to get this car jacked up and get the tire off of it than it'd take them to change it out. Lane, right now we're dealing with trying to get a flat tire fixed. Trying to come up with the money to get it fixed, and then we'll pop the tire off and take a taxi down there if I can come up with everything to do that. So right now it's just coming up with everything. Listen, call Pal Taxi real quick and just make sure I can put a flat tire in the back of their van. They don't have an issue with that. Some places might be a little picky about that. So let's just tell them we don't need to ride right this second, but we're just trying to make sure. Trying to get all the I's dotted and the T's crossed.
Yes, I have a question. I'm needing to go to Tucker Tire and pick up a tire because I'm on a flat right now, and I was wondering if it would be okay for us to have the tire in y'all's van to bring it back to our car.
Well, we got to take the tire.
We got to take the tire out there
to get changed
and get it changed and. And take us out there.
I need to get a flat changed.
To get the flat changed and right. Well, we're actually at Casey's, but yeah.
Not needing to ride right this second though.
Okay, yeah. No, we don't need it right this second, but we was just wanting to make sure though that would be okay.
Hey, Mahana.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I will.
And how much is the ride?
Oh, well, you should have asked.
Well, I was still hearing them talk to you when I asked, so. Very welcome.
I just called and asked you about the tire, and I meant to ask you how much is that ride going to be?
I think they're $8, but I'm not for sure.
Okay. Right. Okay, thank you. All right, bye-bye. She said round trip is $18.
Round trip's $18, so we're charging $9.
Yeah.
Instead of $8 now. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, their Mahana means family too, correct? Am I right on that?
I think so.
Someone's name is Mahana. So $59 would go get the tire and be able to come back and put it on. I only know that too because of Lilo and Stitch. One of my nieces loves Lilo and Stitch, and they say that in there. That's how I knew how to pronounce it too, because she makes sure you say it right. She actually has it tattooed on her forearm with Stitch's little footprints. So, all right. So now all that we got to do is figure out how to come up with $59 for the tire and the taxi to get there and get back. Because I don't have anybody that I can depend on to give me a ride. That's not, I mean, I know one person would in a heartbeat, but who knows when he's going to get off work this afternoon. So, got a little bit better. We first initially thought it was going to be $104 to get the new tire, but the place had a spare, or had a used one, not a spare. Maybe Wednesday I can catch that break too, and they got another one, and I can get out there with my check hits and get this donut finally off the car.
Yeah,
that was the goal. I mean, I had just told Angela Friday or Saturday. I was like, when check hits, we're getting this donut replaced. No, I work today. I work later in the day, so yeah, I'm scrounging right now to try to get this taken care of, like next hour or so, if I could get it taken care of that soon, you know. So yeah, guys, I'm desperately asking for help. So $59 altogether. The place that I'm getting a tire for even said somebody can call, and if they bring the tire, can you put it on? Well, I got to get the flat to them to put it on the rim. So, I mean, changing the tire ain't no big deal. I can change the tire. I just have to make sure my jack's going to work. Would absolutely. If someone helped me with this today, my check hits Wednesday, I'd send it right back. 100%. Because we was already planning on getting a tire anyway we're riding on the donut. So if someone helped me out with the $59 Wednesday, as soon as my check hit, you would have it right back. So she was back there asleep, ain't she? Yeah, I mean, so we found a cheaper tire. We've got the way to get there and get it with the taxi. Putting a tire in the back of their van is not going to be an issue to them. That's what I was wanting to check on, because a lot of people don't want you to put an old dirty tire in the back of their vehicle. I understand that, you know. Good morning, Boxer. Any of the girls that you know working inside today?
I noticed that the one kitchen manager's here from the other morning.
The one that came out?
No, the one that said that it was okay for me to hang out in there whenever the car messed up that day.
But you can't take Juju in there. Well, I gotta go get that. It's not hot. It's not hot right now in the car, even with the sun shining on it. But it's going to get hotter. Good morning. Not at the moment, Elizabeth. Not at the moment. I do not have roadside assistance. But next time I renew my insurance, that is definitely going to be something that I'm going to look into, because it would definitely pay off. Hey, Holly and Ben. I opted not to get it because it was extra and I didn't know if I could swing anything extra. Holly and Ben right now are a little stressed. We're sitting here at a gas station with the blowout, trying to come up with the money to go get a new tire, or a used tire. I'm trying to come up with $59 is $40 for the tire, and $58. 9 plus 9 is 18, right? She said 18 or 19 for 18. So we're trying to come up with $58. I want to take a taxi to go get the tire once we're able to get it. They're holding the tire for me right now. So that's kind of what's up with us this morning. She's back there having breakfast. I mean, if they bring the tire to me, I still, just having the tire not put on the rim doesn't do me any good. No, I'm not by a tire shop. I'm by Casey's General Store, just a little gas station. So, yeah, I have to take the flat tire to them, get the tire changed, and then bring the tire back and put it back on. I don't have the tire off my car yet. I'm trying to piece together the money to get the new tire before I go out there and start taking this tire off, because when I take it off, I want to be able to put it in the back of the taxi. It's going to take me out there and go straight there. Yeah, that is not an issue. Give me 1 second. So what we got going on here is to show everybody this part, and I don't have no issue with this. This is the donut that we was going to have replaced Wednesday when I got paid. But then, like I said, we was coming to the restroom today, and that's the blowout. Had to limp it into the spot we're at. So that's the blowout. I just told Angela the other day that we was going to have to get that tire, the other one out, that blew out on me. We was going to have to get that fixed on my next paycheck. That way we have a spare again. And then this happened this morning. So now let me catch up on reading that, guys. So that's the bad tire. I don't know if a passerby would take me. I do know that the tire shop did say somebody could pay and call and pay for the tire. Only thing they have to do is tell them my name and they could take payment over the phone. I don't know about the passerby situation, if they would help, but I mean, you never know. I was trying to get through the red light because I don't know if y'all can see it behind me. Probably can't because of the windows and stuff. There's the old place, Cash Savers, Country Mart, whatever you wanted to call it around here. It was Country Mart to me. It blew out right beside there, and Casey's is like legit across the road from it. And I got my flashers on. I'm limping through the red light, and people are behind me honking their horn. I pulled into a spot on the other side of it, and I was like, you know what? I need to at least back the car up, get it across the parking lot, let it sit still over there, and put it to where nobody can pull up beside me. That way I pop the tire off, put the new one on, so we can get fortunate to get one. And as I'm backing up, this couple like sees we have a flat, but doesn't even go, hey, you've got a flat tire. You know, if I seen somebody backing up on a flat, I would kind of think they might not know. It might have went flat when they went in the store. You know, and I would at least say, hey, you got a flat tire. But they didn't. That's just kind of the world we live in these days, is where like people don't, you know, people don't really ask anybody else, hey, you need to like set out on Planet Fitness parking lot one day with the hood popped up, just needing a boost, and people just drove past me constantly. And then finally, one of my buddies that comes up there and pulls over, he's like, man, you need a jump or something? I was like, sure do. And but I watched 20 cars drive past me with my hood up, just needing a boost. He must be the maintenance man or something. I don't know. That's not big enough for a delivery. I mean, it is for like FedEx, but.
Well, it's just Casey's on the side of it.
Yeah, that's why I thought maybe he might be the maintenance man or something. Oh, it's not. I've got we made it to the gas station.
Right.
What?
We saw it live. Do y'all need help? Y'all need a ride?
She's seen the live.
Yeah,
well,
do y'all need a ride?
Well, right now I don't have the money for the tire.
Yeah,
It's over here.
Yeah.
It's this tire over here. Yeah. Yeah.
Who'd you call? How much did they say it was?
It was $40 for Tucker Tire.
Tucker.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with the money to.
I thought y'all said something about a ride somewhere and then they would do something.
Well, I've got to get the tire. I got to get the money for the tire, and then Pal Taxi. I was going to call them and get a ride with them.
Yeah, and that was going to be $18 for round.
Well, if y'all need a ride, we can give you a ride. I can text one of y'all, I guess.
Okay, get her number and stuff, baby, and then that would be great.
Yeah, we can do that. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it blew out on me.
Yeah. I might have a spare for it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if my car fits your car. I can try. Let me go look.
Well, that wouldn't.
Okay.
I don't want to leave her without a spare.
We had to have them darn updates on our phone, and now everything's
Okay, so now I don't know. I don't want to leave her without a spare. That would be the only thing bad about that situation. But she offered a ride, and that was really nice of her. Said she seen the live, offered a ride. That was really nice of her. There are some good people out here. But we got the ride. They're going to exchange phone numbers. And maybe we can come up with... you're true there. Boxer said if the spare fits, take it. You'll stop her blessing. Let me get out the car. That's a great idea.
Yeah, we worked at McDonald's with you.
Okay, I thought you looked familiar.
Yeah, we worked there together.
Okay.
Does Angela have Snapchat? I
Yeah.
don't know my number. I just changed it. I can give you my Snapchat.
Yeah, I thought you looked familiar.
Yeah, we worked up there at McDonald's with y'all before everything. Oh my goodness. It's a zone.
Yes, the $40 does include the mounting of the tire.
Here, do a picture. Yeah.
They pulled in blasting Bubba Shot the Jukebox. That's from like the 90s, ain't it? We're exchanging Snapchats with her now because that spare didn't fit, so we're still going to try to figure out how to get the tire. But now we've got somebody's going to give us a ride when we get the tire. So, just as soon as we figure that out, so that means we just have to come up with $40 to cover the tire. I agree with you there, 100%. So, hop back in here. Y'all get snaps exchanged. Yeah, Boxer, you never want to do that if you got to go too far. And it's a good ways to where we're getting the tire at. If you drive it on flat like that, it could ruin the rim. Sure, it could cause other problems. So, yeah, could warp your rim, and then you'll run into more issues. If it was right down the road like it was here, yeah, I'd chance it. Yeah, I mean, the tire blew. Like, there's no coming back to it. And if I drive it, I think the place that's got the tires, about 4 miles away from here. Appreciate that, Boxer. Yeah, it would probably be a little bit too big. But her spare was too big. So I kind of thought that, but I wasn't assuming. I've just been calling you Boxer because I didn't want to assume. I'm not getting back out and showing that flat tire again. If it was just low, I would put air in it. I've got a compressor in the car. So I'm not getting out and showing the tire again. Just to show where it blew, because it just looked low to you. It's flat. I mean, that's some good ideas, but I've got to have the money before I get to the tire place to get the tire. So without the $40 to get the tire, and like I said, if somebody wants to help and call out there, and pay it, hey, that's welcomed. All right, Wendy, we're sitting at Casey's. If you got to come to Dyersburg, she's from Union City.
Oh, okay.
If you got to come to Dyersburg, we're sitting right here at Casey's. I thought that girl looked familiar when she walked up.
Yeah, she said she's not at McDonald's anymore.
Yeah.
And she said she knew about what happened with us. She thought it was pretty crappy.
And when she walked up, I was like, she looks so familiar. And then she said, I worked at McDonald's with y'all. And I was just like, hang on one second, Rodney, and I will. I have to check through the wife's phone. It's not holding any air. It's like I put the compressor on it. That's the first thing I did. Put the compressor on it and let it run for about 10 minutes, and it did nothing to it. Yeah, I mean, it did nothing to it. Well, Ricky, I appreciate the offer anyway. Peter Pan, seeing that I'm not for sure what that is, I'm going to say no to that. Okay, now we've got what we've got here is triple T. We got two of those, Walmart, and a bunch of basically I don't know, they'd be brick and mortars for a shop like that, wouldn't it? Brick and mortar shops. Walmart is a mile, maybe just a little bit more, over a mile down the road. But Walmart's cheapest tire is $104. So that's where we started off at this morning. I got lucky that one of the little mom and pops shops is had a cheap one. What's the number for Walmart? You go buy me tires? Well, the tire is blown, guys. It's not patchable. It's not replaceable. Or it's not fixable. I can replace it, but it's not fixable. I appreciate those suggestions, but man, when it's blown, you know. So the phone number for Dyersburg Walmart is 731. How you guys doing? 285. Man, it's a beautiful day out here. 3700. I gotta be at work at 4:30. Windy, exactly. Praise the Lord for the cooler weather. I was looking at something over here. It'll say cent. That's what he said. I was trying to get everything figured out. And then, so we're going to take the tire off and go get another one. Thank you for the help. I'm not saying any name out there just yet. I don't know if they want their name set out there. So somebody just helped us with the money. But I gotta get off here and get this tire off, guys. I'm not gonna do that on live. And then unless y'all want to watch me do it on live, Angela will have to get out and hold the camera. And I'm trying to really watch my mouth these days. So I'll post a video of everything that's going on. That way everybody knows everything's legit by what I said today. So we'll do it that way. Yeah, she's going to have to go figure out somewhere to chill out with Juju while I'm taking the tire off. So, yeah, she's not going to be in here, but she can't really just stand right there beside me holding the camera. So, my jack is kind of rough. We're going to see if it works. And then we're going to go from there. And we'll let everybody know what's going on. I'm going to try to do videos. That way everybody knows this is exactly what happened. Y'all seen the flat tire. But guys, I got to get off here and get this done. We'll catch you guys in a few. Go from there. And we'll let